Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Chelsea. I want to thank you for clicking on this video. Y'all, I already know y'all finna get at me in these comments. Where have you been, girl? Yeah, it's been 3 months, but y'all want to do better this go around. I just want to say I'm sorry to my day ones, like the people that showed up for me and supported me on this channel, and I just dipped. I was going through a lot, and I should have just came up here and said that. Well, I did tell y'all I was going through depression, but I never said that it's too much and I'm going to take a break from YouTube, and I will communicate better moving forward because communication is key. So y'all know at the time I'm still in school because I'm graduating in November. So school full-time mom. Then I was trying to find a job. Then I was trying to do YouTube full-time. Y'all, you talking about burnout, then dealing with depression. I felt like I was going crazy. So I was like, you know what? I gotta let some of this stuff go. Feel all this stress and pressure in my brain, and we're not finna get to that point where I'm, constantly in and out the hospital, dealing with stuff like that. So we gotta let some of this stuff go. So I kind of just felt bad, but I even stopped going to the gym. That's just like I had so much going on at the time. Like, it's like, you know what? Let's just be done. I already be at my goal weight right now had I continued going to the gym, but it's okay. We're gonna start this journey over. So moving forward, it's about rebranding myself, just becoming a better version of me in every way possible. So I've been reading the comments, over the past 3 months that people been leaving on random videos, or they'll go to my post tab and leave a comment there asking about how the car been. Is the car still holding up? Y'all, the car is doing good. Right now I am in Jacksonville, Florida. Came to Jacksonville, Florida July 3rd because I had an eye appointment down here, and also came yesterday because I had a follow-up because I had fluid in my left eye. I want to say like around July 2nd or July 1st, somewhere around there, right before I went to Jacksonville for my last appointment. I was at Walmart, my car didn't crank up, and I was like, oh my God, I just bought this car. What in the world is going on? And it was like a car place, like a mechanic shop, like right across the street. So I could just get the car over there, then I can get somebody to look at it. So I kept trying to crank it. Eventually it cranked up after like 6 or 7 tries, I think. And so I just took it straight across the street. It called me like an hour later after evaluating it. Said I needed a new battery and a starter. Y'all, tell me why that costed me $1,300 for a 2009 Honda Civic. Knew I had my appointment in Jacksonville, so I had no choice but to pay it, but when he did the diag, he said he didn't see anything wrong. So hopefully I don't have no more car repairs, at least for a while. Because he did check it out and stuff. He said everything else looked good. It just was the starter and the battery. But I don't see how the starter and the battery would have been $1,300. I guess it's more for the labor, than the parts. The next thing I want to talk about is why I'm in Jacksonville for my eye appointment. So Augusta, Georgia only has one neuro ophthalmologist. That's somebody that studied the brain and the eyes. I called them and was like, hey, I got this pressure issue in my brain. I need to get my eyes checked. Mind y'all, I haven't had my eyes checked in 2 years. Y'all know I went overseas for a year. And then when I came back, I just been trying to find housing and get settled in and get situated first. And I'm like, okay, now everything is good. Now I need to go get my eyes checked to make sure everything is good. Because I've been feeling the pressure here and there. So appointments were 4 to 5 months out. I'm like, oh my God. But I understand though, because there's only one neuro-ophthalmologist for that whole CSRA. The nearest would be Atlanta, Georgia, that I could drive. It's like 10 of them down there. Trust me, I had already did my research. I know where they at because the type of eye doctor that I have to see for my condition. I was like, okay, so it's either me driving to Atlanta to see somebody, or I just drive 3 hours and 45 minutes to Jacksonville, Florida with my old doctor. I was like, I'm just gonna go see my old doctor. He saved my vision when I almost went blind in 2024. So I trust him. Let me just go back to him. So I called. They was able to give me an appointment within 3 weeks. Mind you, they ain't seen me in 2 years. I came July 3rd. He was like, for you not to have had your eyes checked in 2 years, he said, your condition has gotten so good to the point where you probably only like 1 or 3 of my patients they got it like so mild. But I did have a little fluid in my left eye. So he was like, I'm gonna put you on a low dose of medication. I want to see you back in 30 days. So that's why I came back yesterday to make sure the fluid was gone, because you don't want no fluid in your eyes, because that can lead to glaucoma, which will cause you to go blind. Also, this condition is kind of crazy because you can go blind just from the optic nerve damage from the pressure in your brain, because it start squeezing the nerve, and some of that stuff, it can't be reversed, I just thank God every day when I first got diagnosed with this that I was in a big city and I actually can get seen compared to living where I'm at now. Just imagine something like that happening in Augusta, Georgia, and appointments are so far out. You're definitely going to lose your vision. They don't really know what caused it. It can be many reasons. You know, this is like a condition that, you know, is still coming around, and they're still figuring out links to it, what's causing this, what's causing that, you know. So, and a lot of people, they're able to lose weight and they don't have no symptoms. It goes into remission. So when I went yesterday, my doctor told me he wanted me to lose 50 pounds by the time I came back in October. Even though I'm not that big, y'all. I'm still obese though. I think I'm around 5'6" or 5'7", and I weigh like 200 pounds. I was at 230, but now I'm at 200 because I did lose 30 pounds and I stopped going to the gym. And he was like, he just want to see, since it's so mild now, if weight loss will go ahead and put it back into remission. I'm gonna really focus on getting back into the gym just so I can lose more weight and just see like what happens with this condition. I'm sorry y'all if I'm looking off. I gotta get used to talking to the camera again. The anxiety with me and this camera, since I done stopped, you know, recording the videos, it done came back. But I eventually get it, you know, after I, you know, start back recording and be consistent. So the next thing I want to talk about is that I'm moving back to Jacksonville. I'm starting to realize like how far the appointments are out. I got a call from neurology in Augusta because the VA gave me a referral, I want to say a month ago. So it took a month for the referral. They called me, I think it was Monday or Tuesday. And they gave me an appointment for January the 17th or somewhere around there. Y'all, that is so far. That's like 6 months out, 5 months out. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm over this. I'm realizing that when I lived in Jacksonville for 2 years, I got too spoiled with healthcare, because no matter which specialty doctor that I seen or my kids had to see, because Jace had to see a kidney doctor, Paul had to see a cancer doctor because they thought he had cancer because his lymph nodes and stuff behind his ears was swelling. So they had to do a lot of testing and stuff on him, but everything came out good. He was able to get in within 3 weeks, no matter which specialty we needed to see. So for my kids' sake and for my sake, I just think it's better just to move back here. And then that way I don't have to worry about driving back and forth, because it's just too much. Even though it ain't nothing but 3 hours and 45 minutes. I had to come out here, get a hotel, stay the night, because my eyes was dilated and I couldn't see nothing yesterday. So now that I can see again, I'm finna get on the road and head back home. I want to show y'all though the budget hotel that I'm staying in right now. This room was only $60 a night. So nothing too expensive. It ain't got no bugs in here, which is a good thing. But as y'all can see, it's very outdated. But it was only 4 minutes down the street too, so it was perfect, you know, because like, you know, if you don't had your eyes dilated before, you know how it be when you can't see nothing. But it's not bad though. The AC work. I feel like if they renovate this place, they'll make some good money because it's in the perfect location. It's downtown. I gotta get ready to get up out of here. Check out time is 11. I got to get on the road. I'm gonna edit this video and try to have it up by 3 o'clock. Alright y'all, so I'm gonna actually have to put this camera down because Jacksonville has so many interstates, and I'm trying to look at my phone too at the same time to make sure I don't miss the interstate. And also, I'm trying to drive and record, so it's not safe. I usually don't do this, but just showing y'all the process of me leaving. You know, so I'll pick back up probably once I get home or once I'm almost home. All right, y'all, so I finally made it back home. Don't mind my hair, but I'm finna detangle my hair and wash. So this hat came in the mail today. Y'all, I've been investing in my skincare. I've been to the dermatologist. Right now I'm using tretinoin 0.1%, which is a retinol. And this right here. So I have to use sunscreen, and I've been putting sunscreen on, but I still feel like I got to protect my skin a little bit more for the simple fact that this hyperpigmentation is pretty deep on this side. But it's okay though, because like I said, it's gonna eventually clear up. So I finally been on tretinoin for, been on azelaic acid for 1 month as well. So because I just started that, she gave me that prescription a month after being on tretinoin because she noticed that it wasn't lightening up. So I was like, you know what, I'm finna get on Amazon and find me some UV protection hats and stuff that I can put on, because I was either gonna do the shades or the hat. So this popped up. I'm gonna try this and see how this works. I'm gonna start wearing this, and I got two. I don't know where the other one, oh. And so I can find like some fashion hats and stuff, especially like when I start putting on clothes, because I don't want to be looking tacky, but I want to find some nice looking hats that'll cover my face because I'm gonna have sunscreen on, but I want to make sure my face is like protected, because y'all, that hyperpigmentation is just so hard to get rid of as a, you know, brown skinned girl, you know. So once I clear it up, I don't want to find myself in a situation where I'm dealing with the same thing again. So we got to protect our skin. But that's basically it. I'm finna edit this video, y'all, and try to have this video up by, I want to say maybe 6 or 7 o'clock. So it's going to be late. Y'all to have some content, and then I think the next time I'm going to post is probably like on Monday. But I got to figure out what I'm going to start posting, because like I said, I want to start taking y'all on the journey of me rebranding myself. But I got to see how that look. So I need to go and watch a lot of videos on YouTube. But that concludes this video. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you watched to the end, thank you so much. You are a real one, okay? Because this is my first time back. So I'm interested to see how this video does after 3 months of not posting. But it's okay. If it flops, we're just going to keep posting so we can get our momentum back. But that's basically it. I'll see you guys in the next video.